Let's recite Namo Tassa to pay respect to the Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today we will teach speech number 7. The 4 types of karma. Karma Dukkha. With respect to function, there are 4 kinds of karma, namely productive karma, supportive karma, obstructive karma, destructive karma. So number 1 is productive karma. Productive karma is kusala also possible, akusala also possible. For the Patisandhi, rebirth linking consciousness, and the poverty, the cause of existence. To produce vipaka, to reborn as a human, to reborn as a deva, to reborn as an animal, like that. Any kinds of karma. So that is protective karma. After that, supportive karma. Supportive karma is cannot produce the result by himself. But for the karma, productive, for the productive karma, the supportive karma supports to have a longer time, to produce a longer time, like that. So for example, now we are human, produced by productive karma. So to be long life, not to have a disease, like that. If supports previous karma, that is upatamaka karma. Possible to be kusala, possible to be akusala. So for the animal also like that. One kind of akusala karma produce animal life. So to be longer for that life, if the other karma supports, that is a supportive karma. Next one is obstructive karma. Obstructive karma also, that is disturbing the Janaka karma. For example, human life, not to be long life, getting in disease, giving in disease, give, not to have a balance about the 4 elements, like that. So that is obstructive karma. Obstructive karma. So the next one is destructive karma. Destructive karma is in Bali Upagadaka. Upagadaka is totally cut off the productive karma. If productive karma weak, the other karma totally cut off for that. So that is according to Panchen. There are 4 kinds of karma. So here some notes mentioned about the Janaka karma. For the reward linking karma, only like karma bhatta only can produce reward linking. For example, Panadipada sometimes trying to kill but not die. So that is we not call karma bhatta. If you produce that part, if it die, that Panadipada karma can produce a woeful state. Like that. So for the productive karma, need to have a karma bhatta. But for the sportive karma, although not have a karma bhatta, can produce. For example, you trying to kill, but the beings not die. That is akusala karma anyway. May not produce, may not be able to produce, but can be supportive karma. Supportive karma. In the same way, sometimes want to offer something, but not really happen. Later because of something you cannot offer. Anyway, some kusala might arise within you. That karma may not produce a life, but can support to be longer, to get something like that in a human life. So such a karma we say no karma, no mature karma. So mature karma only can produce life. If not mature, only can be supportive karma. Sometimes in a dream we kill something like that. So those karmas are not mature karma. May not be productive karma, but possible to be supportive karma. Supportive karma. So about the obstructive karma, like that, some people, although they are human, reborn as a human, but they are blind from the mother one. That is some karma obstructive, like that. Some people are like that. They disturb teachers, parents. Those people are mostly cannot be successful in life because of obstructive karma. So another one is you may know Ajata Sattu in the Samanyapala Sutta. Ajata Sattu is killing his father. So that karma can produce the life in the hell. In the hell is Avijji. Avijji is the deepest hell can be reborn. But because of listening in Samanyapala Sutta, supporting Sasana, not reborn in the deepest hell. Only the other hell, not so long, not so suffering. So listening in Dhamma is obstructive karma. Obstructs to the good karma, bad karma, bad karma. Cannot not cut totally, but a little bit reduce. So that is Ajanta Sadhu. Ajanta Sadhu now he is in the hell called Osada, not Avijji. Avijji is the deepest one. If he not listen, he doesn't listen, Samanya Sutta will go to the deepest hell called Avijji. Because of listening in Dhamma, he reborn another hell. So listening in Dhamma cannot cut totally, but just obstruct. So about the destructive karma, upakadaka, you can know about the Angulimala. Angulimala is killing 1,000 people. Killing 1,000 people. So about 1,000 people. So that karma can produce woeful states. But later he ordained as a bhikkhu, practice Dhamma, got mega arahatship. So that kusala karma cut off his killing karma, totally not reborn in the woeful state. So that is destructive karma. So another is Devadatta. Devadatta is first of all he ordained as a bhikkhu practice. He got a jhana. Also he has a psychic power. That is a kusala karma. But later parts, he persuaded Ajanta Sadhu to kill his father. So at that time, from that time on, he has a lot of akusala. So later akusala cuts previous akusala. Later he loses jhana. Totally not happen like that. That is destructive karma. Another things like Chakupala, Thera, Chakupala Bande. He practiced diligently about 12 years, totally no sleep. So because of this, he has eye problem, later parts. So the physician told him to put the eye drop. But although put the eye drop, no cure. So physician see his situation. He not lying down. Because of this, I cannot cure. You should lie down to cure. Oh, I cannot lie down. So after that, become blind. Why he have to be blind? Previous life, in one life, he is a physician. So he trying to cure the patient. After something curing, the patient don't want to give money, so he make her blind. So because of that karma, he have to be blind. So his productive karma produce eye sensitivity, but because of that akusala karma cut off the eye sensitivity. That is destructive karma. So another one is Bande Moggallana. Bande Moggallana also he has a psychic power a lot, very powerful. But near that moment, later parts, the thieves kill him. Because in previous life he trying to kill the mother and father. Because of that karma, so the thieves are totally cut off in his life. So that such a kind of karma we call destructive karma. Cannot stay longer time. So another one is you may know Bimbisara, the father of Ajatasattu. So his son Ajatasattu captured his soul like that peak, surface of a peak cut off. Why he got such a problem? In the previous life, he stepped with the slipper like that on the pagoda place, on the place put the flowers. So because of that karma, he have to be cut after that passed away like that. So such kind of karma is we call destructive karma. Destructive karma. So some karmas can produce life, some karmas can sports, some karmas can do obstructive. Obstructive is not totally cut off, but just disturbing. Destructive karma is totally cut off. That is a different sense. So because of this, in life, we need many kusala karma. Some people think Buddhist is only near death moment importance. Yes, to produce in life near death moment is important. But sportive karma we need. Some people we see just a human, not like a human, very suffering. Very lower quality. So, yeah, productive karma is okay, produce a human life. But sportive karma is not okay. Like that. So, some produce life is like a dog, but they have a better life. Because kusala karma supports them like that. So, because of this, we need many kinds of karma. Some are way spot. So obstructive or destructive also the same. So if we do action badly, we may that karma will cut off our kusala karma. Will cut off. For Devadatta also have to pass away earlier time because of disturbing to the Buddha like that. And sometimes for some people, like Bodhisattva is ascetic, the other can want to disturb the Bodhisattva, trying to disturb, catch a hand, leg, everything. After that, trying to go up. After a little go up, and the art, he sink into the art. So because of their bad action, present karma cut off his life, like that. So we need a good action in present karma. If present karma is very strong, that kusala karma may cut off akusala karma we have. May support kusala karma. So like that. So productive, supportive, obstructive, destructive, all can be kusala, also can be akusala. Akusala. So kusala karma will produce a good life. Akusala karma will produce a bad life. In the same way, kusala karma will support good life. Akusala karma will support a bad life. Like that. So obstructive also the same. Kusala karma will obstruct akusala karma will obstruct kusala karma. Destructive also the same. So next one is Vaiti. Next four group is Vaiti Karma. Vaiti Karma is a Ruka Karma. Ruka Karma is like Panjanandariya, killing mother, father, killing mother, father, Arahanta, disturbing into the Buddha, like a Devadatta, breaking in Sangha. This is 5. This is 5 is Vaiti Karma. Vaiti Karma means if someone have that karma, after past will surely will go to the hell. The other karma cannot produce. Like Ajanta Sadhu. Actually, if he didn't kill his father, by listening in Buddha's teaching, he can be Sotapanna or like that, can be noble person. But because of killing, he cannot get improvement. After past, we surely will go to the hell. So that is a Vaiti Karma. Vaiti Karma will produce the life fast. The other karmas cannot produce. That is about the akusala. About the kusala, Mahagata Karma. Mahagata Karma is a Rupavachara Karma and Arupavachara Karma. If you have such a karma, the other karma cannot produce life. So if you have a jhana, so that jhana will produce life. You will be Brahma. The other karma cannot produce, although they have. So about the Vaiti Karma, Akusala side, Panjanandariya Karma, killing the mother, father, Arahanta, disturbing Buddha, breaking in Sangha. Kusala side is Rupavachara Kusala and Arupavachara Kusala. No mentioned Lokottara Kusala, Mecca. Why? Mecca is cut off life. No productive karma. Mecca will cut off life. No more life. So, no mention about the Mecca karma. So next one is death proximate karma. Death proximate karma is if someone no have a Vaiti karma, death proximate karma will produce life. So that proximate karma is like that, and at the moment you may remember some karma. So that is also possible. Another one is not remember, just do now. Like that. So 2 ways. Next one have true karma. You always do some karma. That is also have true karma. Karma not always do, only one time do, one time get. But you remember many times. Only obvious in your mind. I have done this. For example, especially if you do some kind of karma. So like when Niropa Sutta, one day was asked to do the Buddha. Kesan Diwa Sarato Sa Zaraponya Pawadadi. Like that, means for who can get a kusala always. Completing with the Dhamma, with the practice, can they get Deva life like that? So who can choose a kusala day and night every time? Who can get the Deva life because of that karma? So at that time the Buddha told him, Arama Ropa. Arama Ropa is something compound, maybe monastery compound. They do plantation. you get a shade, plant shady trees. So shady trees and fruit trees offer to the Sangha. So that is also a kind of kusala. Vaniropa. Vaniropa means maybe even in the forest, plant shady trees, fruit trees, for the every beings. Another one is Setu Karaka, making a bridge. Another one is Papancha. Papancha is the water to drink. In ancient time, water tank to drink. No, not like may not be like nowadays drinking water like that. Some are like pond like that. In ancient time, pond is a drink, like a bath every day. Another one is kuti, like that, dwelling place. So if someone do such a kind of karma, can increase kusala day and night. Why? That object is always exist. If you are place you do, you can see every time. People is using or people is using. You are my happy again and again like that. You do only one time, but you are remember always. So such a karma also habitual karma. That's the one time, but because you are thinking, seeing, so may become many times. Look at that. So next one is reserve karma. Reserve karma is we call it Kadata karma. Except the previous three, the other than previous three. Just do something. Very weak. If there is no other karma, the reserve karma will produce for your life. Like that. That is according to time. 4 kinds of karma. 4 kinds of karma according to time. So next one is next group. Next group is with respect of the time of taking effect. There are 4 kinds of karma, namely immediately effective karma. Immediately effective karma is can produce the effect in this life. You do now, you get kusala now, like that. So these are only very strong karma. You can get such a benefit suddenly. Not oppressed by opposite karma. Because of some conditions are very special. So your karma is very strong. So if so, can get in this life. Even in kusala, even akusala. For example, about the kusala. If you have a property, you get a righteous way. You have a faith. So the receiver also, Nagami and Arhanta, go into the absorption, Nirodha Samapatti. After 7 days, get up. If you have a chance to offer. To offer can get immediately benefit. So because of very special, like that. So some that is very obviously can get. So properties are become from the wooden to become gold like that. So very strong karma. So that is a very obvious thing. But if you do some special kusala, maybe sooner or later you may not be so obvious. That is according to your karma, how much strong for the karma. In the same way, about the bad karma also like that. Bad karma also sometimes, previous ones, Devadatta can trying to kill the ascetic who has forbearance. So cutting hand, cutting leg, and everything. So suddenly go into the hell. So that is immediately karma, effective karma. So because of very strong kusala or very strong akusala, if so, can get immediately effective karma. So according to Abhidhamma way, according to sequence, the past jhana is produced for this life. Past jhana, because we have 7 jhana. Past jhana is for this life. Abhidhamma say like this. So on whatever you do kusala, you have 7 jhana. Among 7 jhana, past jhana is for this life. So if you originally you have some kusala in the past, those kusala also will produce for this life. In this life you do kusala, past jhana also will produce for this life. So if you have a kusala in the previous life, now also you are doing some kusala. If so, you will get the results. You will get the results. Like some people, if you do something a little bit good, so results suddenly come. Some people are also do good thing long time, results not yet come. Maybe previous karma is have a different sense. So, for example, if a king go to forest to practice, surely many people will support him. If a poor man go to forest to practice, maybe may need the time. After a long time, okay. But I cannot get it suddenly. Like that. In the same way, famous people, whatever they do, very obvious. Very obvious. Because they have a previous karma. If some people not have a previous karma, they need the time. After a long time, one gets a result. So, next one is subsequently effective karma. That is after past way. Some karma after past way will produce next life. Next life will produce. So, according to Abhidhamma way, the seventh jhana is for the next life. 7th jhana. So, one karma only can produce one life for the rebirth linking. But for the cause of existence, one karma can get many benefits. Rebirth linking is like one karma can reborn only one life. But in that life, for example, getting food can be many times. For example, if you offer the food one time, for example, one consciousness arises, that consciousness can produce one life only. But in the life, you can get food again and again possible. So one karma only one life, but in the life, that is we say the cause of existence. Between Pradisandhi and Chuti. You can get many times as a result of your karma. Like that. So killing is also the same. So because of killing, because of that one karma, you will get a woeful state. Only one life. But in the life, may kill you again and again. Someone. That is possible. So one karma only can produce one life. But in the life, a lifetime may disturb you many times. Like that. So next one is indefinitely effective karma. That is their translation. So some karmas are not for next life, after next life. Maybe this life is number 1, next life number 2, from number 3 to until the Nirvana. When have a chance to produce effect. So because of this, whatever we do karma, some karma will produce for this life, some karma will produce for the next life. Some karmas are not have a chance to produce for this life, next life, only from that life until Nirvana, like that. So next one is Deepanch karma. Deepanch karma is in Bali or Ahosi karma. Ahosi karma is cannot produce result, effect. For example, like in Gulimala, killing many people. Because of he gained arahatship, that karma become ahosi karma. Ahosi karma cannot produce. So some karmas are possible to be ahosi karma. For example, we also staying like that easily, thinking here and there. So that is some are kusala, some are akusala. So those kusala, akusala is very less karma. We are just thinking here and there, not so strongly. So those karma may not produce if we have another big karma. Actually, everybody have a kusala, akusala, big karma. Most of big karma will produce life. So those small karma may not have a chance to produce life mostly. Because of this, those karma will be ahosi karma. Ahosi karma. So you walking, something thinking, not so seriously, here and there. Sometimes you may think about the Buddha image. Sometimes you may think about the movie. Like that, entertainment, about the food and something. Like that. Those are not so much commitment. So we may have other strong karma to produce next life. So other strong karma will produce life. Those small karmas are sometimes only may have chance because they are very weak. So mostly become ahosi karma. So in the same way, if someone become arahatship, so no more karma, cannot produce life. So all karmas are become ahosi karma. So about this, in the Mahanarada Jataka, there is two persons. There king is one is a king. At that time, Bandi Ananda is the lady, the lady, the daughter of king, princess. So Bandi is Sariputta is a slave. Devadatta is the leader of army. So one time king go to the ascetic. Ascetic told Dhamma talk, wrong view. Namaruva said, no need to do kusala, akusala. Everybody, whoever wise and foolish, after some period, will be pure, will be free from samsara. No need to practice. Already fixed it like that. No kusala karma, no akusala karma, he teaches. At that time, Sariputta is crying. He is a slave. Oh, that would be correct. Would be correct. Because I remember my life. In the previous life, I have done lot of kusala. But I become slave now. So, but I'm, according to my habit, I'm still doing kusala. Although I saw like this. So, why happen like this is that the previous karma, the karma in the previous life, no yet produce results. He becomes slaves is a long time ago, in the Kassapa Buddha time. One bhikkhu in the forest, losing the way, losing the road. So at that time, Sariputta is he is losing the cow in the forest. He finds out the cow, after getting angry, become very tired. At that time, bhikkhu asked him, where is the road to go to the village? So at that time, what is Sariputta told to be told to the bhikkhu, oh, you are very talkative. That is like a slave. Because of that karma, long time ago, that karma produced this life. We become slave. So previous karma no yet produced. So that is it. But he cannot see long time ago. Only he can see one life. So another one, Devadatta 2B, lead our army also. Yeah, that is can be correct. Previous life, I saw killing cows many times. He has done. But now I'm lead our army. Like that. So because of this teaching may be correct. So he spot ascetic. Why he have to be like this? So in one Jetiya, he has offered the one flower garland in one life. So that karma produced this life. Killing a cow in the previous life, no yet produced result. So that is their case. So at that time they can, okay, if you are correct like this, I will go back my palace. I will enjoy. I will not take care of the country. Even you, I cannot pay respect. Because you say no kusala, no akusala. Why I will pay respect to you? I will not pay respect. I will just go back. I will enjoy with the sensual pleasures. Like that. So at that time, Bhante Ananda is a lady, the daughter of the king. Bhante Ananda in that life, he can remember 7 lives. In the past and in the future. Both. He can remember. So that is not correct. So I also can remember my lives. One is a hare, one is a cow, goat, monkey. Another one is like Pandaka. Pandaka is no man, no woman. So one is the female Deva, like that. So he can remember. He can remember because of akusala karma he has done. He has done Kamesu Mechachara. So in one life, because of this, he has to suffer. He told his father about that, but not a believer. Not a believer. Later, he says something saying, if there is Gopasa, come to me. please give a Dhamma talk. So at that time, Bodhisattva is Brahma. Brahma come to the king, give a Dhamma talk. So later the king changed again to have a right view. So such a Jataka is related to this karma. So sometimes we do karma, not produce the life. So in the same way, some beings are in the hell. They cannot do any kusala. But after suffering a long time, previous kusala they have done. That is what we call Aprapariya karma. Aprapariya karma is indefinitely effective karma. So that karma produce life like that. Animal life. If lion, tiger, they are always killing like that. So most of beings are not have a kusala karma. But after suffering a long time, previous karma, kusala karma will produce a good life. Like that. So these three kinds of group or 12. These are Sautanta way. Sautanta way, not Abhidhamma way. Although we are teaching Abhidhamma book, that is Sauta way, not Abhidhamma way. Sauta way is not so accurate. Abhidhamma way only accurate. The other one is Abhidhamma way. The other one is with respect to the place in which the effect takes place. There are four kinds of karma, namely unwholesome karma, akusala. That is according to place. Unwholesome karma will produce a woeful state. That is sure. Like that. If they have a chance to produce the effect, will produce a woeful state. So that is Abhidhamma, we're very sure. Next one is a wholesome karma, pertaining to the sense sphere, karma vajra kusala. Next one, wholesome karma, pertaining to the fine material sphere, rupa vajra kusala. Wholesome karma, pertaining to the immaterial sphere, arupa vajra kusala. So these four is according to place, according to their own place. When they produce the result, will produce their own place. So we shall read the next one, number 8, page number 8. Unwholesome karma. Unwholesome karma is threefold according to the law of action, namely bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. So according to laws of action, threefold: verbal action, bodily action, and mental action. So akusala can be three: when you speak, when you do, or when you think. So possible three actions. Killing, stealing, sexual misconduct are bodily actions. Generally, occurring through the door of body, known as bodily intimation. So killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, mostly, generally, that is a bodily action. We say generally. Sometimes by speaking also possible. By speaking also possible, but generally bodily action. Next one, false speech, slandering. Slandering is a divisive speech, harsh speech, frivolous talk. Frivolous talk is maybe useless speech. Verbal actions generally. occurring through the door of speech, known as vocal intimation. So that is mostly by using a mouth. Mostly, but some are writers, some are show pictures, so body action also possible, but mostly. Next one is covetousness. Covetousness is in Bali abhijja. Abhijja is thinking others' property. How can I get others' property? Just thinking, no do action. So want to get just like others' property, no problem. But if you think, how can I get like that? So if so, you are finding the way to get. No yet do, no yet steal. If steal, go to the stealing. But no yet stealing, just thinking. That is also akusala karma. That is what we say covetousness. Very greedy. Next one is ill will. Ill will means anger, a kind of anger. Hate other people. Just hate, no your problem. But if you think how to harm him, no you do. Just thinking how to harm. So that is ill will. Become karma. Next one is wrong view. Wrong view is also, if you have a wrong view, that is also karma in mind. Wrong view is many types, but 3 types is mature karma. 3 types is if you remove a result, or if you remove a cause. If you remove a result and cause, we say 3 types, but actually only one. The spelling cause and effect. No good deed, no bad deed, no cause and effect. Whatever you do, no problem. If you have such a wrong view, that is akusala karma. Very serious. Just you think self, soul, there is no problem. Wrong view, but no mature karma. Possible to get a better life. Some religion, they believe in self, but they still believing in good karma and bad karma. So they may do dana, sila. They can get human and deva, Brahma, like that. They cannot get Nibbana because they are soul, no anatta. So they still can do kusala. Such a wrong view is not much a problem. Cannot produce a woeful state. So if someone think totally no good deed, no bad deed, no cause and effect, if they think that is a wrong view, which can produce a woeful state. So that is an unwholesome karma. So according to Chaita, 12 Chaita, 12 Chaita, Chaitasika. Chaitasika is 14. 14. So according, this is something showing action. Showing action. Some people thinking is like that. Stealing is no problem. Being found by other people. So that is the only problem. Because of camera, only they think a problem. If no have a CCTV, no problem. I think. So if no CCTV, they think it can do like that. So because of this one kind of quality, you may know Arahant, Buddha's quality. One definition is Arahat. Raha is a secluded or hidden place. A is no hidden place. Because he has a fully understanding. Every akusala, although you do in a secluded place or obvious place, will produce a bad result. The Buddha knows clearly. Because of this, even a hidden place, don't dare to do evil thing. So that is a no hidden place. So some people are some famous people. Their thinking is akusala is only in front of many people only. In a secluded place, no problem. They think nobody cannot get the results. So they dare to do in a secluded place. They think that they are wise men themselves, but they don't understand fully about the akusala karma. Because of this, they dare to do. For the Buddha, about the akusala karma, he has a fully understanding. Although other people know or not know, evil thing is evil thing will produce a better result. Because of this, to do evil thing for him, no hidden place. So that is one quality, arahant, like that. So no hidden place. So that is akusala karma. If someone do this akusala karma, that karma will produce woeful states. Woeful states. So according to place, akusala karma, number 1. Next one, by way of rules and consciousness, killing harsh speech and ill will, springing from the roots of hatred. Dosa mula. Yeah, killing is mostly because of dosa, harsh speech, ill will. Ill will is want to harm other people. So mostly the root of hatred, because of anger, mostly do. Sexual misconduct, covetousness, and the wrong view from the root of greed, lobha mula. Lobha mula. Because of lobha, do sexual misconduct, covetousness, wrong view. At least that is generally, mostly. The remaining 4 arise from the 2 roots. Dosa mula and lobha mula. Dosa is anger, lobha is greed. The other one is among 10. So the other 4 is because of 2 roots. That is like a false speech. False speech is sometimes because of anger, sometimes because of greed, want to get something. Sometimes because of anger, hate someone, don't want to say truth, or like that. So here not mentioned about the delusion, moha mula. Why? If there is a dosa mula, surely have a moha mula. Moha is a delusion. So if someone do akusala because of deluded, because of not knowing the faults of akusala, they dare to do. So moha is always have. Because of this, no need to mention like that. So there is a Myanmar saying among the monastic students. So some students are always fighting, bully other people. So the time crying, one person crying. When crying, we ever shouted because of fighting who and who. So one person always he is included. He always bully other things. So next time they about ask, who are they? Only the other one only say, one person only to say always he bully. Like that. So means only not always one only need to say like that. So moha is like that. Bully one always. So no need to mention. Whatever you do, akusala mind, you have a delusion. Delusion is not knowing true cause, like avijja. Avijja and moha the same. So if someone dare to do akusala, they don't know result of akusala well. So like that. So next one is a wholesome karma of the sense sphere. Wholesome karma is according to consciousness, eight kinds of kusala. 12 akusala, 18 rootless, 24 kamavachara kusala. Among the 24, kusala 8, vipaka 8, viriya 8. Kusala 8 is according to consciousness. So, according to consciousness is not clear. If we say like this, more clear, Wholesome karma of this sense sphere is threefold, according to the doors of action, namely, bodily action pertaining into the door of the body, verbal action, mental action, like that. So similarly, it is threefold as another one can say. Previous one is according to action, bodily, verbal, and mental. Mental. So all the bodily action may say like that: avoiding, killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, avoiding. So verbal action may say avoiding false speech, slandering, harsh speech, and frivolous talk. Mental action, instead of covetousness, no covetousness. Ill will may say no ill will, wrong view, no wrong view, like that. So right view. So in Bali we say avijja, anavijja, vyavada, avyavada. Wrong, miccha deity, samma deity, changing. So sometimes this we say 10 kinds of akusala. 10 kinds of kusala. Killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, false speech, that's the 10 kinds of akusala. Ducharita. 10. If you say avoiding, killing, avoiding, stealing, that is the 10 kinds of kusala. So according to action. So you have a body, you can do action. Good. You have a mouth and you can speak. To be good. You have a mind. If you want to get a kusala, easy to think. Just to think. So there is a Myanmar saying, to be loved. To be loved, the mouth. To be loved, we have a mouth. Also, to be hated, we have a mouth. So to be loved, we have a small mouth. To be hated, we have a small mouth. So in the same way, to get a kusala, we have a small mouth. To have akusala also, we have a small mouth. So by using the mouth, you can speak badly. You can speak in good way, like that. So in the same way, you have body, can be good, can be bad. You have mind, can be good, can be bad. What you want to think, what you want to speak, what you want to do action, like that. So this body is can say dangerous if we do akusala. So can help you if we do kusala, like that. So some people helping other people, some people disturbing other people by using this body or this mouth and this mind, like that. So similarly, it is threefold as mentioned another way about the Kamavachara karma, giving dana, virtue, sila, meditation, bhavana. Meditation here means before getting in jhana. Before getting in jhana. Jhana is a Rupavachara karma, not Kamavachara karma. Kamavachara karma is now you practice. Some people say we not improve, like that. If so, okay, that's the Kamavachara Kusala. You can produce a human and Deva life. If you know, like that. But okay, huh? If you got a jhana, that is a no Kamavachara Karma. That is a Rupavachara Karma. Like that. So before getting jhana is bhavana is a Kamavachara Karma. So whenever you know the breath, that is a kusala mind, a kind of kusala mind rise within you. That karma will produce a human Deva life. So when we do dana, that kusala karma rise within us. When we do morality, avoiding killing, stealing, that karma arise. So when we meditate, before getting jhana, we get this kusala. So, but it is eightfold according to the class of consciousness. A Maha Kusala Chaita. Yeah, according to Chaita, if we say, a kind of Kusala Chaita. So sometimes we need to say in Vidama teaching. So Chaita not mentioned. How to perform that Chaita. So you do dana, you do sila, if you do bhavana, that Chaita arising within you. Like that. Next one. It is also tenfold. Yes. Another way to say about the Kamavachara Karma. Giving, virtue. Virtue is like 5 precepts. For the Samnira precepts, like that. So meditation. Next one is reverence. Reverence is Abhachayana. Abhachayana is a reverence or respect. Respect is because of age, because of quality. If you pay respect with a pure mind, pure mind means some people respect some senior ones, quality ones, because of they want to get properties, something, want to get help with such a desire, not really respect. If so, cannot get reverence, kusala. So, reverence means for the elder one, according to age, according to quality, with a pure mind, welcoming, giving a seat, like that, if you do, that is reverence. Next one is service. Vyavicha. Vyavicha is for the elder one, according to age, according to quality, and sick person, for the sick person. If you do service, that is with a pure mind, that is also kusala. Next one is transference. Transference of merit, sharing merit, Vadidana. Vadidana also you have a merit kusala, you want to share with the other people. So if you share with the other people, so that is you can get such a kusala mind, Kamavachara kusala. Next one is rejoicing in others' merit. Rejoicing in others' merit, they may share, they may not share with you, no problem. Just you don't have jealousy, envy. You rejoice, happy with their merit. If so, you got a kusala. They share and no share is not important. Although they share or they not share, you can get a kusala. Only you aside need to be happy. Next one is hearing in the Dhamma, listening in the Dhamma. Listening in the Dhamma also, here mentioned some quality. By listening in Dhamma, I will have a benefit for the future life and present. So you can think. Another way is by listening in Dhamma, I will be knowledgeable. At that time, I can give others for instruction. Instruction for others. So for yourself, for others, if you want to get Dhamma, listening in Dhamma also kusala mind. Some people may have other aims sometimes, or people may think, if I listen to Dhamma talk, people may think I'm paid one like that. That really may happen like that. Sometimes possible, some leaders approach senior bandits because they understand senior bandit has many followers. So they go to the pagoda, they go to the senior bandits to lead the people, not because of their faith. Sometimes. So if so cannot get kusala. Their aim is to persuade the people. So next one is the Dhamma Desana, talking in Dhamma talk. Talking in Dhamma talk also have some rules. Generally can say kusala, but if aiming to get gains, to get respect, that is not pure mind. With a pure mind, want to show benefits for others, if so, can get kusala, like that. So, not only listening in Dhamma talk, other listening in some beneficial teaching, not just the Dhamma, beneficial teaching about the health, something that is also good. So teaching in Dhamma is good, not only Dhamma, teaching other benefits. For example, about the health, maybe mathematics, useful then. That is also can get a kusala. Next one is straightening out one's views. One's views is that is a right view. Right view is knowledge, thinking, like that. Have a karma result. Have a good deeds, bad deeds. Have a pure and dirty, like that. If you think like that, that is the right view. That is also kusala, kamavachara kusala. So, right view is especially with the knowledge, with the wisdom. But eight kinds of kusala is 4 are with the wisdom. The 4 are without wisdom. So, if so, right view is may not be possible without wisdom. But here mentioned, before and after is possible without wisdom. So having a right view at that time, with the wisdom. Because a good deed is a bad deed, if you know that is with the wisdom, with the understanding. Before and after is according to habits, you are doing dana like that. So before something to do dana, you may know that is a good deed, that have a result. Sometimes you may not think it's just an offer like that. So before and after may not have knowledge. So because of this, right view possible without knowledge, with knowledge. Especially before and after is possible without knowledge. So that is the karma, now finished. So here is something good, not only take that, mention the 2 kinds of job, to produce akusala, to produce kusala, more understand. Just take that, counting take that, how to perform if you don't know. That's no Sota will just Vidama like that. So sometimes mind we don't know. Oh, when we do dana, the mind arises generally. Like that can say like that. But sometimes we are doing dana just moving, thinking is about the other people to harm. If so, according to Vidama, that is not kusala. But generally, if you do dana, mostly may arise a donation mind. Like that, but sometimes we are losing concentration. Even meditate sitting, other people may have your merit, but thinking here and there. Thinking here and there. So, in the starting monastery, there are many young bhikkhus. So, one is like a very close disciple of me. So he occasionally come to me to the meditation center, meditates. So once after he meditated, go back his studying monastery. So sometimes the students at daytime sleep, covering the head. So in the hall, sometimes the teacher check who are reading book or who are sleeping. So at that time, most of students are sleeping and time to get up. So the teacher beats to wake up. So for him, no beats. So the teacher told, oh, this person is meditating. Actually, he is sleeping. Because of his habits, although he is sleeping now, because of previous habit, the teacher thinking meditating, so don't dare to beat. So sometimes action and mind is different. So if you learn just Sota, if you sit, you may think, oh, that is good. That is good. So may not be correct. Although you are sitting, if you are thinking here and there, so that's not mean meditating, not mean kusala. So like that. So Sota is emphasizing action, general knowledge. So Vidama is deeper in detail in mind what happened based on that. Because of this, some people, like they write a cartoon. So one person is in the farming land, another one called him. So let's go to the church or to the church to get a kusala. Yeah. So the person say, the person in the church remembering farming. Another person is in the farmland, but remembering to the church, which is better. Huh? Yeah, which is better, like that. Maybe sometimes you are staying at home, you may remember to the center or monastery. So sometimes you are staying in the center if you remember home. So sometimes possible to be like this. Huh? That is a mind question. You need to give an answer. I ask first then, do you? Yeah, we should stop according to time. If there is a question, you can ask. Yeah. Mm. Mm. So that is you no need to know 7 jhana producing. Yeah. For the next slide. That is according to technique only mentioned. We are no need to do. We should try to do kusala only. So, for example, now you are listening to Dhamma talk. Many 7 jhanas arising. Many 7 jhanas arising. So, 7 jhanas arising now. So, among 7 jhana, first jhana is for this life. And 7th jhana is for the next life. The middle, the 5 in the middle is for the third life. So, that is what is Buddha's teaching only. You no need to know which one is which you, because no always happen 7 jhana. Why you want to know which one? Now you are listening, you are 7 jhana rising. Which one is many time, many lines, 7 processor, like ER process, 7 other consciousness also rise, but the jhana is 7 times. Always arising 7 times, not only one process, many times. So anyway, among that, first one will produce for this life, if have a chance. So, if have a chance means, for example, now you are listening in Dhamma talk, so first jhana is will help to produce this life. So, now whatever you get, you may get, you may not get. So that means, if have a chance means that, for example, if you have a strong kusala, so these listening Dhamma talk may not be so strong. So, like you offer Buddha, Vijika Buddha, who gets up from the Nirodha Samapatti. Only at that time, the result is very obvious. Very obvious. Yeah. First one, breathe. So, like that, according to Buddhist view, one cause, one effect, no accept. Many cause, one effect, no accept. One cause, many effect, no accept. Only many causes, many effect. So you have past jhana now, but if you not have previous kusala, so you may not get obvious result. So to produce some effect, need many results. So like that. Now you are listening in Dhamma. For example, you are listening in Dhamma, nothing you get now. For example, but the son of Anathapindika, the son of Anathapindika, if he listens one Dhamma talk, his father gave him 1,000. 1,000. So suddenly, something suddenly get, because he has originally the son of Anathapindika. Originally he has a karma. So his father encouraged him, please go. I will give 1,000. Like that. So means he has a lot of karma. Sometimes we do the same learning another one teacher, but the improvement is different. So everybody go this school, but some are improved, some are not improved. So why? their ability is different. Their previous karma is different. So based on that, we get the result. So that is a different sense. Different sense. Listening and Dhamma is the same. Getting a result is not the same. So some are like that. Even the children, some children, once they do a little good, their mother, father support a lot, giving gifts many. Some sons and daughters, although they do very good, their mother and father no support gifts like that. So that means present karma is the same, but past karma is not the same. So based on that, we will get the result. Not only first one, because to produce result in this life, karma is past karma. Past karma is previous karma in the previous life. This is for this life. So in the third life, the karma in the third life is also have spots. So to produce this life, there are three kinds of karma. That is past jhana. 7th jhana in the previous life. 5 jhana in the the third past life. So these 5 kinds of jhanas are for this life. Now you are present kusala, for example. Present kusala. Among 7, past jhana is for this life. 7th jhana is for the next life. The middle 5 jhana is for the from that life on. One. So that is this kusala. So for this result is this past jhana in this life, previous 7th jhana in the previous life, 5 jhana in the many lives, previous lives. So these 3 karma were combined to produce results. Because this is for this life. So not only this past jhana. So past jhana is here all are the same. All are listening to Dhamma. But getting a result is may not be the same. Some people may get 1,000. Some people may not get like that. So not the same. So in the same way, after listening to Dhamma talk, some people get a Sotapanna, some people don't get like that. So meditating in time, sometimes I already check. 7 jhana, you see which jhana produce this life. So it's already check. So when you meditate, may check like this. So may see, may not see how clear, how much they can see is based on the basa. Some people may not see so much detail. Only this karma, I do dana, because of this I go into this life. May not only that. That is some very details because of Buddha's teaching. We have chance, So we may not know with our direct knowledge sometimes. So even one chaita, Cetasika, Phassa, Vedana, Sanya, so those details to check detail not so easy. Not so easy. Only Buddha can teach. So when the Buddha appear, we have chance to know. If not the Buddha appear, now it is like a psychologist. about the mind, they are saying very briefly only. So they check waves in the brain. Waves is faster. If meditate, the waves is slow, quiet, something. They know some situations about the mind only, but they cannot know very much detail. So for the Buddha, something quite clear. Quite clear is so to get a concentration, how to do? Which kind of objects can produce a first jhana? Which kind of objects can produce a second, third, or fourth jhana? How to do? Everything the Buddha teach. So very detailed. Everybody cannot know everything. So only Buddha can know. So meditating in time, sometimes the Sayadaw asking like that, which jhana produce that light? So sometimes that question is testing the person's ability also possible. Another thing is to learn a bit of it. If you don't learn just a practical way, you may know sometimes briefly only. I don't know which jhana only Udana, that karma produces this life. We know. But first jhana or seventh jhana or middle jhana, they may not know. But Sayadaw asking is a good possibility is testing ability of person, or another thing is encouraging that person to learn wisdom. Because later he will be teacher. If he will be teacher, need to say according to scripture. People will ask him according to scripture. So if he don't learn, will have difficulties. So because of this, I think asking questions. May not know, may not know so sure.
Human beings, like you and me, we have kusala. This life, past life, many lives. There are also hell beings, so many beings. So there are so many kusala. Where this energy or where this resides, it follows you. How is it explained that it comes? When it's time to come, it comes. From where it restores. Did Buddha says this karma? Yeah, it follows you. Right? Yeah. Everybody, there are so many beings, there are so many hell beings. Everybody has different karma. So, how do you explain that every individual is so different? Every individual is being followed. Where is it residing?
Yes, karma is about the karma actually many, because we are not like our health. For example, you have a good health, a bad health. So we are living in style is very different. Just eating cannot say. Just wearing clothes cannot say. Environment, many causes. So some eating is the same, but staying in environment is not the same. So health conditions may be different disease or get when or faster or later like that. So karma also the same. Many beings do many different karma. So only Buddha can know each one because of what happened. For example, Buddha had an ache. Because of what? The Buddha know. The Buddha have the waist pain. Because of which karma? In which life he has done. So that is the only can know. So for the normal people, we cannot know very accurately. Only generally we can know is the people are. Some people are beautiful, some people are not beautiful, some people are knowledgeable, some people are not knowledgeable. So the same eating, the same staying, present cause is the same. So only past, also we don't know. So even in one family, some are knowledgeable, some are not knowledgeable, possible. So based on that, we can guess some reason. That is a karma. Like that. That is for the general people only can know. When mature, that is no, we cannot say. But some causes that the Buddha say based on time. Based on time is a human life. Sometimes the king is very good, like a universal monarch. He ruled over with the 5 precepts. So he can control his country well. So everybody have to take 5 precepts. So in that time, to mature kusala is a possibility. At that, although you have many akusala, at that time, kusala only have a chance to produce mostly. Akusala is less chance. So that is possible, like Singapore also from the government rulings are very good. Other people may not believe you because the government protected you. So bad karma not have a chance to bully you. So because the government timing is very good. So that is a time. Another one is a destination. Destination. You reborn because of some good karma. You reborn in human and deva. If so, you are bad karma, not have a chance so much. Because if you human, other people may not disturb you. Because of destination, only kusala karma have more chance. If you are deva, so most of the you will see good thing, you will hear good thing. So bad karma less chance, good karma more chance because of destination. So the same person, because of some kinds of karma, if you have to go awful things, at that time, many bad karma have a chance to produce suffering. So based on time, based on destination. Another one is based on appearance. Appearance is some people don't have a hand. So even he is the son of a king, to be king, very difficult. People may not support to be king. He has a hand, no hand. So he has other kusala karma, but because of some kinds of cutting others' hand, for example, he has no hand. Although he has many ability, so to be king, not so easy. So because of this, number 3 is appearance. If someone, because of some karma, if a bad appearance, wherever you go, people see badly, look down, although you have ability. So next one is action. Action is our effort and wisdom. So now you are reborn in Singapore. Everything you can learn someday. But if you are lazy, don't go to the school. You cannot be doctor or lawyer like that. So in the same way, you may have ability to get jhana. But if you not practice, you cannot get jhana. Only will stay home. So sometimes our karma have ability to get benefits, but if we don't do, we not add action, and not get result. So such a general saying in heaven: one is time, one is destination, one is the appearance, one is action. So action is we need to take care. So that is generally the Buddha told. Another thing is to get karma is a kind of practicing, like practice kasina, get jhana, continue way. One is yatha kamupaka jnana. Yatha kamupaka jnana is based on divine eye. So if someone has a divine eye, can see every being in the present. So some are doing very strange karma. See, they are committing this karma in a hidden place. For example, you see, at that time, if you check, because of this karma, what you will be. If you want to know, at that time can know. Because his karma is very mature, very strong. When you may know, you may not know. But that karma will produce this life. Even in future you can see. In the same way, when the divine eye, you see many beings, some are very strange body. For example, demon or some very ugly or very fearful body you see. Oh, why he gets this body? If you reflect upon his karma, past life he has done such kind of karma. Because of that karma, he have to be. So, such a knowledge in the Buddha's dispensation, you can learn. You can learn. So, that is we call psychic power, another divine eye. And so, understanding karma is not much so detailed, something very obvious one. Very obvious one is that you see someone committing very strange karma. So what he will be, you can see. Some appearance, result you see, very strange results, or very ugly, or very beautiful. Why they get like this? So you can see past karma. So that is the way to practice. So for the vipassana, after discerning mentality, materiality at the present, so outside, inside, do done and done. After that, go back, past, beyond death. So near that moment, have some kinds of jhana. That jhana, the object of that jhana is kusala karma, to produce this life. So if you see that karma, you will see donation or something. So at that time, that karma, this life, you have to run, have a connection or not. So if you see connection, that karma produces this life. So such a thing for the ordinary person, for the normal person, the Buddha can teach like this. So for the Buddha, no detail. Other people they don't know so much detail. So, but some way to know.
So the psychic power is more of the past life, not the future life.
Psychic power, future life also can see. So sometimes divine eye, you see someone is killing a mother or father, because you see many beings. If killing a mother, father, you see, oh, very strange karma he is doing. At that time, you see future. Because of that karma, that person, what he will be. So, you can see future karma. Because his karma already mature, not changeable. Not changeable, very strong karma. So, even in future can see. So, that is a knowledge case. Knowledge case.
Bhante, I would like to try to answer Bhante's the question you given just now.
Okay,
interesting, because what I think is the farmer in the. I mean, because I think the mind is the most important thing. So in that case, I think the farmer in the farm, but his mind is always with Dharma, is more important than the person go to the monastery without any Dharma knowledge. But if in the farm, the farmer also don't have the knowledge of Dharma, and also the person go into the monastery also without any knowledge of karma, he just go and dana. I think the person go to monastery is better than farmer in the farm, because at least action he also do good, although without any knowledge.
That is.
Can my answer get full marks? On the answer.
That is. I have read some cartoon. That is a joke. That is a joke. So another joke is some of my friends in the studying monastery. So he is the most senior among our students. We call him Pa. Pa is a grandpa, like that. Actually, not so senior, because of he is the biggest, eldest one. We are say grandpa, something in front of his name, grandpa what, like that. So he always making a joke when we sweep the floor. So other people say, oh, you also should sweep. You never sweep. Oh, you are Dhammakrika, always talking. Calling in sadhu also can get a kusala. I will call a sadhu. Calling in sadhu also the same kusala. I will call a sadhu, no need to do that. That is something just a joke. Yeah, some of it will correct it, but always calling in sadhu is not so proper.
But I have a question here. When a person attains arahantship,
Yeah.
so all their past karma become ineffective karma. Is it true? Because we want to know where this karma actually stops. I mean, they have attained arahantship, so they have the three knowledge or the wisdom. So I just want to link this to the topic of karma. When a person attains arahantship, so the karma all become ineffective.
No produce, yeah.
No produce. So the mental and physical all stops.
Not like that. So if someone gets arahantship, so arahantship, after getting arahantship, still alive, still have a result someday, but no more new kusala, new akusala. Maybe 20 years, 50 years, in long life. Within that period, because of kusala and akusala, he may sick, he may healthy, he may get some gains, he may lose some gains. So that is possible. So the result still have because of previous karma, but no more new karma. No more new karma. He still paying respect to Buddha, listening in Dhamma, something offering, still doing. That is not considered his kusala. So no produce. So stop means, totally stop means after passed away. After passed away, no more life. No more life. Nibbana. Like that.
So he is sustained by his productive and supportive karma. And even he attained arahantship, so this productive and supportive karma will sustain him until he attains parinibbana.
Supportive karma for the arahanta, no more new karma. Even according to mine, he is doing good thing, but that good thing is we cannot say karma. Because to be karma, not just action, need ignorance, not knowing truly, need craving. So if add ignorance and craving, your action become karma. So he is just action. No, about nothing he wants. Nothing he wants means he always thinking it's all suffering. Nature, impermanence, dukkha, suffering, non-self. So he don't want anything. Like that, like your money. If you don't want anything, money is not useful. Because you don't have a desire to buy something. You buy something, you need to say, I want something. So the shopkeeper will give money, something. Like that. So kusala is like money. Desire is still need to add. So for the arahanta, because of knowing truly, these are mentality, materiality, even a human, even a deva, even any properties are mentality, materiality. suffering, non-self, he know like that. Because of knowing it truly, he don't have a craving. He don't want anything. Every day he think as a suffering. So because of this, although he do action, his actions cannot be karma. That is according to mind we say piriya. Piriya is a mere action. Mere action. So those persons are only do good naturally, not do bad. Because the cause and effect they understand before fully. Because of this, naturally they do good, but we cannot say karma. Karma is need another factor, craving, ignorance. He has no craving, no ignorance, so the karma cannot mature like that. So like seeds to get a plantation need water, need soil. Just the seed cannot get a plantation or cannot get a plant.
So this arhat will just pass away naturally, right? Yes, he don't need to. He just when the lifespan ends, he just pass away.
Passed away.
So actually, what sustains him until he pass away?
After passed away.
What sustained the arhatship?
His life.
Yes.
His life, previous karma will sustain. If the previous karma is not good, so short life, someone after arhatship, someone killed or some disease killed him, cannot be long life. So someone can be long life. You know, Bande Moggallana killed by thieves because of previous karma. So previous kusala still producing this life. So some arahants have killed many people. So after getting arhatship, suddenly they die. So not long life. Some arahants like Bande Ananda, 160 years old. Like that. Bande Moggallana shorter life will be followed by he passed away. So the karma still sustain, but only no more new karma. So after pass away, no any karma produce, continue no more life. So every karma have to stop.
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay.
Bhante, I have a question regarding killing. If a person mistaken an object as a living being, but he has the intention to kill it, will it produce bad karma? Means that there's an intention, a very strong intention driving this karmic act, and he actually whacked that object, thinking that it is actually an animal, but in fact it is not.
What mean?
Okay,
so slowly.
Say if this person loves to kill animal.
Yes.
Okay. So one day he mistaken an object, not an animal, as an animal, and he actually did the action to kill it. But he found out that it's just a piece of wood.
Oh yeah.
So has he actually created bad karma?
So that is no bad karma, no mature karma, because although he trying to kill, one factor is like that must be living beings, must have a perception as a living beings. So one factor he failed, that is not living being. Because of this, no mature karma. He has some kind of akusala mind, but no mature karma, because of not living being. Unwholesome mind is hell, but cannot decide the commitments. For example, cannot take, no need to take 5 precepts again. Here's a precept is no you broken. So like just natural law, our law. If you kill wooden with a knife, the police may not catch. Yeah, but your mind is not so good. Your mind not so good, but you so not much, you are so much.
I think I have a similar questions. So nowadays a lot of kids like to play computer games. So sometimes the games is like if you kill the human, you know, in the computer games. So I think it's similar. It is not a panatipata karma, but what unwholesome result would it produce?
That is killing is someone understand that is not real. Just doing something. So that is like just playing only. Playing, they no understand, no real. So that is just enjoyment.
Sometimes I find they really engrossed in trying to kill the animals, kill the person.
Yeah, that is every time, you know, such according to period, in the ancient time also some kind of practicing, some kind of playing have, but not it much in the computer. So that is just like something enjoyment. Enjoyment maybe little bit akusala. So we don't need too much. Too much to avoid. So not only that, for example, everything telling lie, we see movies, telling lie or something or romance, everything. That is we know. So some small karma we have because we get angry or we love, we hate. Every mind kusala or akusala. Maybe we want to help, it will go past, so at that time also kusala mind also positive. So mind is kusala, akusala. Every action we have, mind is kusala, akusala happen, but not mature karma. Not mature karma.
But it will still bring unwholesome results, is that right?
Yeah, so unwholesome mind is will produce unwholesome results, but not so obviously. So you may not have a regrets after doing that. I have killed many.
But the Chaitanya at that moment will be all unwholesome.
Yeah, that is possible. Even if we stay like this, if we think here and there, that is unwholesome thinking is arising within us. So that is a very small karma. If there is no other karma, mostly that karma will produce. But mostly we have another strong good or bad karma. So those of us who practice, who meditate only, who get absorption only, purely kusala. Generally, all the human people, if they stay easily without meditating, without thinking good, mostly I think you may think to eat good food, which restaurant is good. You may say, think like that. So many times, because of this, the Buddha say apamada, not to forget. Apamada. Mostly if forget, according to flow, ordinary person is go important, or to eat, to enjoy, to harm only. So if mindfulness leads your mind, can go object. Maybe Anapana, maybe Nitya Dukkha, maybe Buddha image. If so, you can get kusala. So every time, awakening time, kusala or akusala, always happening. So, although we say akusala, sometimes for the normal people, no need to fear too much, because that is lay people. If you fear, okay, you should ordain. So there is the way to stop such even small akusala. The Buddha want to do. So one ordain, make a pure morality. After that, controlling physicality. After that, Mindfulness and clear comprehension. Mindfulness and clear comprehension is whatever you do action, you must think beneficial or not. Before seeing, before stepping, before get up, you have to think first. What is beneficial? After that, get up. So someone with meditation, even every step, so like one days, they go Vainavada. With meditation, they go. From here to there, and will go with meditation. They will lose the meditation, come back here. So those of us possible to stop even small akusala. So that is a mindfulness and clear comprehension. Once they wake up, if I get up, what benefit? Or continue to sleep or like that. Everything, the movement that they do with the meditation, with the beneficial or no, they are checking. So those of us can stop such a small evil thing. So after that, sandosa. Sandosa is being content. Being content. So stay forest. Once stay forest, sitting many objects, surely you will think here and there easily. So the way to stop such a thing is morality, stay forest, being content, mindfulness and clear comprehension. So you can stop such a small thinking. So if you are staying in city, doing jobs, sometimes other person complaining you. So you may think surely. Not so easy, meaning a little bit possible, but not so easy. Many obstructions. So some objects show you advertisement you buy, like that. So they also learn how people like. So because of many objects, to stop such a small thinking, very difficult. Another thing is human, if you do business, many type of objects come. So maybe playing game is a little bit better. Better like that. Sometimes the mind is very incompatible. So because of this, also human society nowadays, some entertainment they do, government arrange some football class, running in class, I think. So that is not producing any product, but because of better than other very strong akusala, like a drug, fighting each other, to reduce that, maybe small things better. So they do running, football, even in boxing, according to rule. Because if outside they do boxing, each other, no rule, they die. So within the rule is if someone have a nature to fight, come to this compound. So maybe because of this, governments and leaders, they arrange it. That is a better situation. So because of this, if you stay as a human, you need some gains. Gains better than strong akusala. Yeah.
One thing I hope the last question. This is referring to killing. If someone would want to invite, says, 20 of people to go to the seafood restaurant, live prawns, live crabs, live fish, live cuttlefish, all live. Then 20 people all go. It happens to be the boss of a company. So he order all this for these 10 people to eat. Who is, can we say that the boss plus 20 of these people are actually killing?
Yeah. Yes, if I'm live then I want to get this. So that is encourage something encouraging to kill. So that is I think a committed offense about the killing. Sometimes already dead you buy. That is may not be problem. So if it's still alive, encouraged to kill. So that is Panadipada. Yeah.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, sharing merit. Idame nyadina hodu Sukhida hundu nyadayo Idame punya Asawakaya Wahan hodu Idame punya Nibbanasa Achayo hodu Mama punya bhagam Sabha sadhanam Pajemi Desabe Me sama Punya bhagam Lavandu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu